So here's a video of our 2009 Z4 35i. Apologize about the bad lighting in the background here. We've had some snow, so it kind of made it easier for me to do this inside the shop here in the back. But hopefully the camera comes through and shows off the coloring. This is a deep sea blue. This is actually the same color that you'll find on all the brochures when the Z4 was first released as well. And that's complemented by the Canberra beige full leather interior with a double stitched dash line as well. Optional equipment on this car is pretty much all boxes ticked. It has a sport package which gives you the sport tune suspension and the 3-spoke leather wrapped steering wheel with the bolsters at 10 and 2 positions. Right off the start you'll eyes will be attracted to the 19-inch alloys. It has a polished face on the front of it, and it's a gorgeous wheel package on the car. There is a bit of an offset to the tire size as well, a little bit wider in the back just to show off the aggressive rear end there as well. Another thing most people don't know about the 2009 Z4, it's the first time we've ever had a hardtop in our Roadster. It's also the first vehicle that's been pretty much from start to stop solely engineered and kind of designed by a woman, which is probably why it's got so much compliments. Everybody seems to come into the showroom and just rave about the body styling. It's a combination of the more traditional lines of a Z3 with the Roadster lines of a Z8. Still circular gauges and kind of has that retro feel to it. It also has a very long, pronounced bonnet. Another traditional characteristic of the Roadsters, that long, stretched out front hood. It's powered by an award-winning 300 horsepower twin turbocharged inline 6 with 300 pound-foot torque. It absolutely just sings. And there's no better combination. It's mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. All the sculpted lines around the front end of the vehicle here. Also, while I'm talking about the front end, it does have the 3M Scotch cowl. I'm not sure if the camera will show through. You get that thin little tape line right there. So the whole front end, just to protect, there's been no stone chips or anything. Clear lenses across in the front with the glowing corona rings in the front headlight assembly there, and it has kind of an illuminated eyebrow cross up in front, so it's a really crystal clear headlight assembly. You can also see headlight washers down below that. That's activated every 2 times you spray your windshield. Yeah, really sculpted lines over the vehicle. You can see that the kind of the bolster lines across on the hood here formulate right down, kind of circle around the roundel and then back up again. From the front end of the vehicle, I'm not sure if the camera's going to show it through, but you can see the grooved marks there, if you can, on the roof line. It's followed, so your eyes, when you're watching the car oncoming, just kind of V's right around, right over the top, and I'll show you that that roof line is carried off. There you can see that ridge right here. It's carried right around the backside, and then wrapped right around here as well. The back of the trunk lid of the vehicle, to keep it clean, doesn't have a lock cylinder for the actual key to get put into. You can just press the button, the key comes out the bottom. But to open the back trunk lid area, just press the roundel, the top end of it, it'll open right up. There's your look at your back cargo space. And with the top up, you have the ability to be able to fold that down there. It also has a bit of a pass-through in behind, if you can kind of see that, for luggage, I guess, for a set of golf clubs. You can fold that down. This trunk is also soft close, so that'll kind of suck right in. There's a rear look of the vehicle. Unique history as well. I sold the car brand new. It was one of the very first Z4s we had come out. The client, very kind of, I'd call him an enthusiast. He really should actually come work for us, but he's had 5 or 6 X5s. He's had Roadsters, and he actually replaced this with a 2000 Z3 Roadster. It was an M Sport package in a Storal blue, a very rare car. He had sold that and wanted another BMW Roadster to replace it. He just found he wasn't putting the mileage on, and that shows through. It's got 3,000, let me just check here to make sure. 3,065 kilometers on the car. And it hasn't really had anything done to it. It's just been kind of put in the back here. We haven't had a chance to polish or do carpet shampooing or anything. As you can imagine, with 3,000 kilometers, it still smells like the fresh leather comes through and everything. You have window locks across right here, which rolls down all 4 windows at one time independently, which is just the back windows, meaning this little quarter glass right here. And then window adjustment right here, folding side mirrors. These keys are also Bluetooth, as long as the key's within the proximity of the car. Just put my finger right there, it locks the car. If I want to unlock it, I just put my hand kind of underneath there, that opens up. Really kind of a James Bond style interior too. You'll notice when I press the unlock button here and start this up, see that open up with the navigation screen kind of popping up in place. So let's look at your gauge cluster right there. And this is the actual iDrive, and it's it used to be at one time kind of a dreaded word in the automotive world, but it's very clean, very easy and user friendly. You can go right to navigation and tap that. It gives you kind of a wide panoramic view of everything. Come up here to telephone. You can also see on the left hand side here, it also gives you your phone book, so it populates all of your contacts right off your BlackBerry iPhone right to the contact list right on the hedge in it here. If I go back to the main menu, I can go up to the radio. Left hand side, you can see I have FM up at the top, AM, satellite radio, presets, and tuner. Real easy, select satellite radio. It's not going to work real good inside the shop right now, but there's all the tunes all up there with Cirrus. Back up to FM, select that. Just back there. So very easy to operate. If I wanted to, I can go down here to turn RDS off, and it gives me my actual frequencies, so you can see there. Very user friendly. CD multimedia. It also has an external hard drive, or sorry, external devices, which you can plug in an iPod with. That is right here. So I open this up. You can see, if you can kind of see there, you have an iPod pouch. You can just plug right in. It also has the Y adapter cable that has this flat long pin connector, which is just for the Apple iPod, or you can plug another one right into that USB port right there. The other one is external, or your music collection, which is your internal hard drive. So I can simply just place a CD right into the CD player. It records it onto the internal hard drive. I press eject and put the next one on, and that'll actually record about 500 or 600 CDs, your entire music collection on the vehicle at all times. And then CD DVD, which you see there. It actually does play a DVD, but you have to be in park, so I'll leave the movie watching for the basement. It's like I said, a 6-speed manual transmission. The top going up and down, very quick and reacting. It's right here, down and up again. So if I just press down the button right there, all 4 windows will roll down. You can see the top tier there coming back, and then trunk lid opening up there, and the entire top folding down. This takes about 22 seconds. It's something that can be done at a stoplight if you wish to do that. That's up and down there. Very user friendly for everything else. Heated seats, left and right hand side. You have all the audio, or your audio controls right here, but start and stop for your ignition. Climate controls, very user friendly. Even blower motor, just back and forth. You can adjust that. And the rest of the stuff you want is on the face of the steering wheel right here. Next entertainment source and recirculating air, and then voice command. You can adjust your radio stations. You can enter navigation destinations. You can tell it to dial a certain number if you want in your phone book. Very user friendly again. Yep. Just press the button there with it all being Bluetooth, and that powers down everything. Your display screen pops down. What I'm kind of reviewing here is more this the technology in the car. I mean, the true way of appreciating the vehicle is to get on the road and actually drive it. But if you have any chance to do that, or if you've ever heard of anybody with a Z4, there's no disappointments. It's fast, they're nimble, they're an absolute blast to drive, and just like the previous owner, he had his last one being a 2000. He kept it for about 10 years, so they're really a treat to drive. So anyhow, it's a very unique car. It's not like a new car where they're easy to replace and I can have 10 on the lot the same color and combination. This is a very unique 2009 Z4 35i with 3,000 kilometers on it that I had sold brand new. So it's a very difficult car to replace. We've price pointed it aggressive for a quick move going into the winter months here. If you have any questions, give me a shout back, and hopefully we'll see it in your driveway at some time. Talk to you soon.